Alright, today on I Try, I am going to try an experiment I saw on YouTube. What they did is they took a Mr. Clean and they put it in the pool filter. They only used one. I might use two because this is a pretty big pool. And I'm not going to put it inside the filter because that would require me tearing this all apart. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in a trap. And hopefully it still runs through the same cycle. As you can see, my pool is kind of greenish. Okay, it's like a bluish green. It's not really bad yet, but I want to put this in. They say by the next morning you should see results, so let's see what happens. I'm gonna have my friend here help me open this trap up so we can throw these in here. I'm gonna grab two of these. Okay. There's a lot of pressure in here. Go ahead. Give it. Okay, just lift it up. That's all. Now you can see why I needed help. There's a lot of pressure in there. Okay, so now we got an air pocket in there, so we're going to run through its cycle. Never heard that noise before.
Oh, it's probably going through.
Okay, take it out. See if it's leaking.
It's finished.
Okay. Alright, that's it. We'll just let this run until tomorrow. Alright, so it's the next morning, and I'm looking into the pool, and believe it or not, I can actually see that the pool is blue in certain areas. I mean, it's still got green in there. There's still a lot of green in the pool. But especially in this area, it looks like it's starting to turn blue. Now, I look inside the filter here, and you can tell it's got some white on here. But it's really green. I don't know if you can tell. So it did filter. I'm wondering if maybe we vacuum it, get a vacuum in here and vacuum it, and then put two more fresh sponges in there and let it go for another overnighter, this pool might actually be back to normal. I'm gonna give it a try and see what happens. I'll get on top so you can see it from the top. Still working on my deck. But yeah, it actually looks pretty good. You can see some over here in the darkness, but up there on the top it's all light. I think that heavy stuff needs to be vacuumed. Other than that, it should be fine. You can see over here, it like clustered up over here. So maybe a quick vacuum and then put two more sponges in and let it run its cycle again overnight and see what happens tomorrow. Alright, so we're at the point where we're going to put the new sponges in. These ones are no good anymore. I have my helpers here, and we're going to see what happens. You're not supposed to laugh. And we're going to see what happens tomorrow after we run this through for another overnighter. So I'm going to unplug this now and He's going to take it off and she's going to put the sponges in. Come on.
I'm sorry. That was funny. Hold on, let go. I'd use this. That did it.
That does it right there. Hold on.
One more. There we go.
There we go.
Is that it right?
That's good.
I'm not just putting it right there.
All right, so the sponges are still in here. Look at that. They're really green. And the pool is still dirty. So it really didn't work. And this is actually, yesterday I was supposed to stop this and take it out. But I actually let it run for a whole nother day. So it actually ran for 2 days on top of the first set of sponges that ran for 1 day. Now you can still see the bottom. It's still got algae, it's still green. It is lighter, I'm not gonna lie. It is a little lighter, but there's very little improvement. And if anything, this can just be an aid. I wouldn't say it's the remedy for getting algae out of your pool. Say maybe this with bleaching it, doing the whole shock and clarifiers, sure, maybe, you know, but it isn't a bad thing, you know. And they're only $5, $6 at a, you know, local store. All right, so I left off, we're telling you that it kind of worked a little bit, putting the sponges inside the filter area, but what works better, not only doing that, but if you put it in the vacuum, if you can open that up and take that out of there, you can see it works in the filter. You can see it's all green in there. He already cleaned this one off. I'll show you what it looked like when he cleaned it off. But put the new one in. All you're doing is putting it inside the vacuum and then closing it up.
Yeah.
Settle to the bottom of the pool. Yeah. Okay. And you can see the blue parts that he did and where it's still green because it's still settled. So I'm going to have him do a little bit more and show you. But I'm going to come over here where he wringed out the sponge. He wringed it out over here. This is what he picked up when he squeezed it out. That's pretty significant. So now I'm going to come back on top and you're going to watch him vacuum a little bit. Go ahead. He goes nice and slow with it. But what I'll do is after you get this spot right here,
Yeah.
I'll pause it and come back when you're done and show the ending results.
And show you the sponge.
Yeah, and show me the sponge. Let me know before you wring it out, before you even open it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can tell it's really working good.
You should have saw the sponge. It was like
Yeah.
totally, almost totally green.
All right, so he got most of the pool done. He's going to change out the filter. Look how green that is. That's green. Look inside of here. So it's all trapped. Now go ahead, wring it out. Yeah, that's a lot. You just sucked it all in there. The sponge helps a lot. And then this gets like the heavy stuff, right?
Well, it gets heavy stuff.
It gets like the chunks.
When it starts clogging up down here,
Yeah.
it actually doesn't really pull much in, but it's green. You're
Okay.
going to see as I flip it inside out.
Oh yeah, it's really dark. Chunks of it.
And it's clogging up the thing, so it's not really sucking in.
There's only a little spot left right there left to do. Then we'll just run the bleach, clarifier, and probably vacuum it one more time. This will be done. He vacuumed the pool out, and then we stirred up whatever was left that we couldn't get with the vacuum. So this is what it looks like now. It's still a very cloudy green mess. One thing I've noticed is that with this extra durable Mr. Clean Magic Eraser is that it might be more dense than just the regular one. So I'm guessing that maybe because this is less dense, it might filter a lot faster and a lot better. So that's what I'm hoping for. That's why I didn't get the same thing again, because I'm guessing that it might not have worked as good because of that reason. So that concludes this. Take for it what you will. This is a 12 by 24 inch pool. So here you have it. It's the end of this experiment. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit notifications. And if you have any comments, please let me know.